All right, guys. So for my morning routine, I get up usually around like 6:30 to 7:15 on my own without an alarm clock. My body just kind of gets up by itself. So it's about 7:15 ish right now when I'm getting up. So that's usually the time that always my body gets up and gets ready. First thing I do is I get a sip of water, as you saw, and then after I do that, I always try to pray. It is something that I've tried to set my foundation on doing. It's just first thing when I wake up is speaking to God, whether it be for 10 seconds or 10 minutes, whatever time I have, doing that first, and then going over. I have these verses here on my wall, and I just like to really set my foundation right and helping myself try to speak to the Lord first and then fill myself up with the Word of God. Those are two foundational things that I believe set my day off on the right path, and my foundation in my mind on things of God, and making sure that I keep my walk and everything that I do according to God's word. So these are some of like my favorite verses that you'll see here that I just kind of look on and I'll meditate on throughout the morning just before I get started with my day, to fill myself up with the right things and just make sure that I keep myself grounded. After I do that, we just go ahead and just get myself together, wash my face, get my hair and get myself, just looking right and feeling right. I always go with the motto of, you look good, you feel good, and everything else in life is good behind that. So I spend a little time getting myself together, getting my hair and everything together, making sure that I'm feeling good about myself and feeling confident about the day, and just getting off on like that right track. So that's all I'm doing now, just getting myself together here, getting my hair together. Then afterwards, we will kind of go straight into that breakfast. So this is usually how my mornings go. Waking up, getting a sip of water, spending some time in prayer, spending some time meditating on the word and some verses that have stuck out to me. And then after that, we get into the breakfast that we'll actually get into shortly. So we'll finish getting ready, then we'll go over the breakfast. All right, y'all. So for the morning breakfast, and actually the first thing I do before I fix breakfast, so with me being a diabetic, I always like just kind of look at my blood sugar first and see how we've been doing throughout the night after I've kind of like gotten myself together and everything. So if you guys can see here, my blood sugars are like right at 99, which is like perfect for the morning for me. So that's another thing, just being a diabetic, gotta check the blood sugar and make sure that everything's okay, just from a night standpoint, to make sure we get the day started right and on track. And for breakfast, I always do like 6 days a week. Usually my breakfast is always a smoothie. I'll show you the process of how we make it. And then I'll also just do some eggs. So I prep the egg whites the night before. Also prep the smoothie as well. Also, I do pretty good with prepping like the morning breakfast to get started. So I do about 4 egg whites that I'll crack in here, and then I'll do 2 whole eggs as well. So that's generally my morning breakfast. Starts me off pretty well and gets me fueled. This is my pre-workout breakfast too. So before we get into the workout, this is what I usually do about an hour, 30 minutes or so before. Keeps me feeling good and keeps me energized. All right, y'all, breakfast is served, man. We got the smoothie, we got the eggs done, man. We are going to enjoy this. This is usually how my mornings go, man. It's how I like my mornings to get started. Gets me foundationally just with my day, man. Gets me moving it in the right track, gets me fueled, it gets me ready. So we're gonna enjoy this breakfast, man. We feel fueled and feel ready. Then we're gonna hit the gym. We're gonna hit this leg workout in a few. All right, guys, we are back from that workout. We now will get into meal 2 for the day. This is kind of just like my little post-workout. I'll call it a snack, just to kind of keep my blood sugar from dropping too low. Because with me being diabetic, if I don't get something within 30 minutes to an hour after my workout, I will definitely see my blood sugar drop. So in between then, I just do a little protein shake and also do a little Greek yogurt as well. This is what I do for meal 2. We're gonna eat this, and I'll usually wait about an hour or two afterwards, and I'll get into my big lunch meal, as you guys will see in a second. So we'll knock this out, then we'll get to the third meal. All right, y'all, we are back with meal 3 for today. So I have this meal around usually around 3 to maybe as late as 5 p.m. So today for you guys, I got a chicken breast that I've been thawing out in water, and I also got some rice as well that I pre-cooked as well that we're gonna do for this lunch meal. I always season all my meats, so whether it's chicken, fish, whatever, with the same general 2 or 3 seasonings. A honey garlic seasoning from Weber. It's been a game changer ever since I found out about it, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I love it. It's universally one I use for almost every single meat and fish that I season and cook. I'll also put a little bit extra garlic and herb, the non-salt version. Salt is good for you, but I do try to to an extent limit some of the bad salts and excess salt that I'll get from seasoning. So this honey garlic, because it does have a little bit of sodium in it, I'll just top it off with a regular garlic just to kind of keep the sodium low, but keep that nice garlic flavoring and taste over my chicken. All right, y'all, this is meal 3, man. So we got this chicken and rice. Gonna enjoy this, man, get some rest, and then we'll check back in when we got through the final meal of the day in a few hours after I eat this one. Final meal of the day, guys. This is gonna be our 4th meal and my evening meal. So today we got fish. I'm doing salmon tonight. If you guys have been on my channel for any amount of time and saw a previous video I did through a full day of eating, you know I'm a huge salmon advocate. I love salmon, it's my favorite fish. It's a healthy fish as well, really good on healthy fats like omega-3s, and it's definitely very satiating as well. So salmon is my go-to fish for tonight that we're gonna put in the oven. We're gonna also have a little salad as well. I pre-made the salad. I'll get it out the refrigerator in a sec, but salmon and salad to finish it out. I use the same seasonings as I said earlier. I'm so serious when I say these are my go-to seasonings for almost any meat and fish that I do. So back with the honey garlic from Weber and the Mrs. Dash salt-free garlic. I'm gonna also add this Mrs. Dash lemon pepper as well to kind of finish out the seasoning process for the salmon. All right, guys, we got the salmon cooking. You see, I already pre-made this salad. Today, we're keeping it simple, man. I'm just gonna throw a little Parmesan cheese over it just to add a little flavor, and just gonna add some Italian dressing to it, and that's just gonna be my salad and my salmon to finish out my meals for the day. All right, man, we got the final meal of the day, guys. We got the salmon, we got the salad. Gonna enjoy this. It looks delicious. It's definitely one of my favorite go-to meals for sure, man, that I love and enjoy. So yeah, we're gonna eat this, man, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this video up, man. I just wanna thank you guys for, checking this video out, man, spending this day with me, going through my morning routine, going through my meals, and going through my workout, and just what a day in, my life is like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are able to take, some little things from this that can just help you guys in your journey and in your life. I'm definitely not perfect myself. I'm still getting things together, and we're all working on ourselves. And Honor Your Temple, my channel, is all about helping you maximize the one life and the one body that you have. And I believe we do that by first, focusing on our faith and our relationship with God first. As you see in my morning routine and my practice is trying to put God first. I'm not perfect in it. Of course, we all make mistakes and we all fall. And sometimes, there's just days where we just do not get it right, man. But, always setting your foundation first and trying to put God first in all that you do, and then also putting your focus on your fitness and your health as well, being the healthiest individual that you can be, being the most in shape individual that you can be. I believe if you have those two foundational things together, that everything else in your life and everything that you're called to do, you can do it to the fullest capacity in which God needs you to, because you have those two simple foundations in your life together. So this channel is all about putting you in alignment with that. So if you guys rock with that message, I would love for you guys to subscribe and become a part of this community. Definitely, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and comment. Any questions, feedback, concerns, would love to engage with you guys in the comments and things as well. And really, man, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in again. And if you guys want more videos like this, definitely, shoot that in the comments as well. I'm always up for video recommendations. If you guys like these videos, if you guys want to see, more day in the life videos like this, definitely would love your feedback on that. So leave that in the comments too. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one.